So what's up?
Kind of what I'm wondering. What the fuck is up with that?
What's up with what?
Oh no, I'm just wondering if it's on PDF. Like it has 7 pages and it's 300 MB in size.
What are you reading?
Oh no, preparation for my exams. Like we can take a bunch of pages with us, so I'm preparing what I'm going to be printing out. What the fuck?
So what was going on? I couldn't hear you guys.
Well, what I had a while ago was that for some reason Skype resetted itself and rebooted my mic input to my virtual line software, which is a trial. So that's all they could hear, just a female voice going trial every couple of seconds.
Trial.
So, same thing might have happened with your output.
I was thinking it was just Kage's fault, because all of a sudden when he came back on, I could hear everybody.
Ah!
That's weird.
It was my secret plan all along.
Well, I guess that's it then. So the password for the tabletop server
I posted it in Skype.
Is in Skype
Or did you
chat.
change it? Did you change it or?
Mm-mm.
Because I just reposted it.
So if you want to jump in, Matsuro.
Repost. Are you a reposter?
Apparently so.
Terrible.
Let's see.
Farming for those upvotes.
Okay. I found it.
Yeah, sorry, I would have been back sooner, but there was a line at the Chipotle place.
That's literally what Dad suspected.
And normally there isn't?
Not too bad. It was fairly long today, though.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what
exactly what I predicted. Kage went to this place which normally isn't that crowded, and today there was a big fucking line. And indeed it was.
Okay, I got myself a giant-ass fucking burrito, so you guys can wait. I got a giant-ass burrito. Ah.
So we're going to be playing Mistfall or Darkest Night?
That's a good question. I guess it's up to you guys.
Which is the easiest to explain?
I played neither.
So, I played both.
Oh, okay, so it wouldn't matter.
What's Ray's vote, I guess? I think it's for Mistfall.
Are they co-op?
Mm-hmm. I think Mistfall was very co-op-y. Yeah.
They're both co-op.
Yeah, but I think Mistfall a little bit more. In Darkest Night, you kind of roam the world on your own, while in Mistfall, you can't.
Wait, roaming the world on their own? No, that's not a good plan when you're playing with Gray.
Mm-hmm. It really depends on what characters and cards you get on this one. Your strategies can change. Plus, we got the expansion on this one. But true. I don't know. For some reason, Mistfall's kind of my even though this was the latest one and this was what made me buy DLC. I like this one, but I bought Mistfall after I bought this one, and I ended up liking Mistfall more a little.
Yeah,
I think they're both good.
Fun.
I think they're both good in their own right. Both are very co-op. This one is more about resource management. I guess Mistfall is kind of about resource management. Mistfall is you've got a little bit of exploration and objectives you have to meet. It's kind of neat.
Yeah. And you kind of share your resources, like talking about experience points.
There's a little bit of a deck builder element in Mistfall, whereas this one is more resource acquisition and management.
So Darkest Night it is?
Up to you. I think you like the deck builder, so I thought you might like Mistfall, but
I'm up for either one. I'll leave it up to Dad.
I think. Well, let me look. This is Darkest Night, obviously, so you can take a look.
I'm voting for Mistfall.
And I can load up Mistfall, so you guys can take a look at that. And you can take.
Oh, that way I prepared my player card.
Oh, well, that's too bad. I already know what you're going to be because you like that guy so much.
Nah.
I'm voting for whichever one is easiest to understand.
I would say it's easier to explain Darkest Night, but I think both of them, once you see it, it's not.
Yeah, I think Mistfall
bad.
is very smooth once it's in motion.
Oh, burrito's falling apart. God damn it.
That's called justice for making us wait.
Fuck you. Mm-hmm.
You said you went to Salmonellaville for that burrito?
Mm. Mm. That's awesome.
Right.
Oh, Ace is awesome.
So the next 15 minutes of my video is going to be chewing noises and
Groaning.
Fuck yeah!
pleasured moans.
Oh.
Well, you are Dutch, so it's nothing special, I suspect.
For those of you out there, we're listening to food porn.
All right, so I'm gonna get a drink real fast. You guys can.
What? You didn't bring a milkshake?
No, that was earlier. What I would? Are you really? You're just going right for it. Seriously? Here, just take it then. Just take it. You goddamn. Of course you're gonna pick the barbarian. You're gray. Anyway.
Barbarian.
There are 6 characters remaining, thanks to Gray.
Barbarian of Doom.
Portraits are up here.
Oh shit.
They don't really tell you on the back. There's like backstory on the back of those portraits, but doesn't really tell you what they do. Essentially, what you've got is Fenrir the Shield Bearer. Shield Bearer is basically a sword and board guy. Sword and shield, mostly about the defense. He can block and counterattack. We've got a Frost Mage, which I haven't played the Frost Mage as much, but I believe he's more about control. We have a, I guess we don't have Archer anymore, huh? We lost him.
Nope, we lost Archer.
So, well, if anyone wants to play an Archer in Spirit, we do have an Archer. He is adept at attacking things at range, of course. He is a dual-purpose damage dealer. He can do magical and physical damage. We have a Arcane Mage, who is about kind of building up combos. And he can support other characters by enhancing their damage and also can help turn other characters' damage from physical to magical, things like that. He's kind of neat. We have the Cleric, which is good at healing and can do holy damage and fire. We have Crow the Seeker, who is basically a rogue. So he can do backstabby stuff. He can do some shadowy stuff, try and drop his threat and stuff like that. There is threat in this game. Like, so if you guys that are familiar with MMOs, you know that there's kind of a threat meter or aggro meter or enmity if you're playing Final Fantasy. This game has a little bit of that. So have a look. If you want, you can pull. I can pull out like the first.
There's also stuff written on the back.
So if you want, you can kind of take a look at these to see what their starting equipment and skills are, because everybody does have starting skills.
Well, starting equipment in my case.
So, do we use the whole? Do we put the location tiles down over the whole map?
It depends on the quest. What you'll see is there's 4 different quests here in the center.
Yeah.
And depending upon which one we choose, the map is different.
Well, I'm just wondering, where's the setup area? I mean,
this is it. Yeah, this entire area will be used for setup, but it doesn't mean we're going to use all of it.
Oh, well, I was just thinking. I was noticing like these bowls here aren't locked down. I figured that'd be one of the things they would have done when they made this map, unless these bowls moved.
Yeah, I kind of do move them around. I don't think we need these 3s though, but I'll keep them out just in case.
Well, I'm just saying when I normally pick up something out of the workshop, the guys end up locking everything down to the table. Which I always find annoying.
Well, have a look at these like 6. And I kind of give you a brief description. If you want,
let's see.
It'll be just 1 minute actually. I'm just getting a drink.
I can also kind of answer questions in the meantime. Like I've played with Kage before. We totally steamrolled this entire thing.
So does Cleric actually heal the other characters then?
It can, yeah. Like obviously with the cards they draw and use. Doesn't have a natural healing for the others.
Right. I was having a bit of a struggle with Twitter.
Okay. Healing is also kind of an interesting aspect in this game because your health is essentially your deck.
Your health is your dick?
Sure. your deck, your cards. So when you take damage, cards from the top of your deck are going to the burial pile.
Damn cat. Excalibur. Excalibur. Scooter. Meow. 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 Cool.
So, guess I'll have to see it. It almost looks like we're fighting our own enemies as opposed to all 4 characters fighting enemies.
Kind of yes, kind of no. You have your own that you have to deal with, but once they're dealt with, you can help others in a way.
And sometimes you have range. Like if it says a 2 besides the attack, you have range on it and can do other stuff.
I'm just gonna let it happen.
And again, you've got kind of a tanky guy, a healer, a roguey guy, an archer guy, and 2 different types of mages. One mage is frost. One mage is arcane, lightning, and fire.
Right, so an archer already, or Gray already made his choice.
Mm-hmm. His character is kind of tanky too, in a way, but his character is a barbarian, which focuses
rude barbarian, right?
Focuses on heavy strikes with axes rather than defense, because she technically has more health in a way, so she doesn't really worry about defense too much.
Where am I?
And she can also deal some fire damage as well. You're going to take Archer's place?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Well, I was thinking, the cleric, but it doesn't seem like the game is set up that your cleric is actually a cleric for the party as opposed to just dealing with what you draw.
Well, the cleric is pretty powerful. Like Kage played the last time.
The cleric does have dedicated heals.
In this game, you are playing with us, right, Kage? Not against us?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The game is playing against us.
Yeah, we're playing against the board.
Mm-hmm. And the cleric has a lot of healing on their own, like restoration +2, and whenever you receive any healing, so they super regenerative.
Hopefully, it's not as brutal as Pandemic. So did they make the DLC so that other people can't save it?
Yeah, I believe so. The way it works, anyway, is if you tried to copy anything and put it in another mod, it wouldn't load. I've tried, even when I own it.
Huh. Well, at least they figured a way to basically prevent that.
Okay, so Dead's going for more of a tanky guy.
Of course I am, laddie.
So what that means is we've got 2 fairly.
Is it exactly the same on both sides?
No, the track has different symbols on it. The orange side, the one with the skull symbol, is the tougher side.
Oh.
All
right.
So we don't really have people that are going to be going through cards a lot, I don't think. Maybe we won't need a healer. I think we might need more damage, actually. Well, I don't know. Your character does a lot of damage, so does the archer. I kind of want to be Crow, though. I haven't really been him very often.
Hey.
He's a rogue. He's sneaky, sneaky, stabby, stabby.
Oh, you can. What could possibly go wrong? Like, I mean, a lot, but hey.
You and I dominated the last mission.
Yeah, we
together.
totally.
With the Dawnbreaker and with the Barbarian as a 2-man team, it was just no contest. Oh, wait. We've got very little in the form of magical damage, do we? We've got the Archer.
That's true.
Yeah, because both mages, all the mages, these are like all the mages are here. I should probably pick one. So I won't be Crow today.
Oh.
Question is, which do I be? They're all pretty good. Having some magical damage is good. I don't think with 2 tanky people we'll need as much healing. Because you found ways to cycle your cards back even without my healing, right?
Pretty much, yeah. Like, I can bring my axes back, for example. And once each turn I can move something from my burial to my bottom of the deck, so that's that.
Screw it. We did well with her last time. I'll be the healer guy, so you guys can kind of see how that works as well. This will probably be easy mode with the healer, but that's okay. We'll see. Depends on what quest we get. All right, let me get rid of the ones we're not using. We're not using Frost Mage. You've already got your Barbarian. We're not using Crow the Seeker. Not using Arcane Mage. So these are the guys left. All right, so go ahead and take the items out of your bag. And let me just give you a bag. Okay, cool.
You can also start spreading out your advanced feat cards, by the way.
So, again, as this works, I mentioned, the basic card, that is your basic feats and basic equipment. That starts your deck out, and that's how much hits you can take.